Well, and this time Gordon comes up the hill. I thought could not quite make it.
And they're looking at the white flag. We've got one more lap to go at Talladega. Jeff Gordon completes lap number 187 in the lead. Skinner is second. Kenny Irwin down on the low side in third. Ward Burton up high and losing spots. Can Mike Skinner make a move? And can Kenny Irwin make a move? They're down the backstretch for the final time. Gordon keeps the car low on the racetrack. Nobody makes a move yet. Will anyone make the move before they hit the start-finish line? Now Kenny Irwin looks to the inside of Mike Skinner. Nothing going there. Dale Earnhardt is up on the high side. In the battle for third position. He's got a good run up there.
Remember what Mike Skinner said? He'd wreck his mother to win a race?
Let's see what happens. Gordon has the lead as they come down through the tri-oval. And Jeff Gordon is back. He's going to win the Die-Hard 500. And as they cross the line, you can see the finishing positions. Skinner, Earnhardt, Irwin, and Spencer complete the top 5, and Jeff Gordon breaks the winless streak.
Tony Stewart seeing exactly what he wants to see. These cars side by side behind him as they come to the white flag.
Got to do it, man. Got to work both sides of the street.
Oh, he almost got Hamilton as he came up the racetrack.
That hurt Tony's momentum.
It hurt his momentum.
It did, and Hamilton gets the lead.
That's his teammate again behind him on the white flag lap.
And he doesn't want to leave his teammate hanging, but he's got to, or he may lose the lead to the 20 car.
I'm sure he needs to get to the bottom, and he goes to the bottom in front of Tony Stewart.
That leaves his teammate Joe Nemechek out to drive.
Now, Bobby Hamilton's got to worry.
Hamilton comes up to take Nemechek along.
Play both sides, Bobby, both sides.
Oh, he's got to go to the bottom, Darrell. Protect the bottom.
Protect the bottom.
Mark Martin, you know what to make it 3 wide.
Folks, just remember, the start-finish line, when you come off of turn 4, the race is just beginning.
Hamilton, Stewart, and then 3 wide behind them.
If he'll protect the bottom, I don't believe they can beat him. He goes to the bottom here off turn 4.
Nice block.
Time to pop it, baby.
5 wide behind him for the last time through. Hamilton wins. Stewart is second, and they are 4 abreast for third. I believe Kurt Busch got it.
And I wouldn't even begin to guess from 4th back.
I never saw anything like that in my
He don't have a lot of help. We'll be coming to the white flag, guys.
And 4 of the top 5 as they come to the line make that 5 of the top 6 are 500-mile race winners.
All right, one more.
Whoa, 3 wide
You
with
and
contact in the tri-oval.
3 Carlins back to the
Here we go. 1 lap to go.
Darrell, I think if he runs the bottom, it's going to be hard for him to get by him on the high side.
Yeah, I don't see any way. I mean, they're going to lay off of him and try to get a run on him, but he's just too fast.
1 lap ago, they got that run. If Kurt Busch can get right to the back bumper of Michael Waltrip, they may have a chance at Earnhardt Jr.
How about that Kurt Busch? Whoa, how about that? That's what Dale Jr. does. Dale Jr. just said, how about that Kurt Busch?
But you and Michael are single file. They kind of stalemated. They stalemate.
Oh, this is Dale Jr.'s in the catbird seat now. Those guys are stalling. They're stalling out behind him.
It's just you and Michael. Bring it on home, buddy.
All you got to do is worry about which way to go now for Michael. Michael doesn't want to let anybody get by him.
Trying to get a run.
They got it. First and second.
Here comes Michael to the bottom, and he's going to run out of time. Earnhardt Jr. wins at Talladega.
Michael second, Kurt Busch third, Jeff Gordon fourth, Kenny Wallace fifth in that Michael Wallace.
How about that? That's 3 DEI cars, 8, 15, and 98.
First, second, and fifth. For Dale Earnhardt Jr., his second straight Talladega win.
Boy, if he's got, there they go. No, he's gonna, I'm just going to say, if he's got to make it without
Come on back to the caution. This is going to be it. Come on, baby.
If the caution comes out, this will be the race right here. If they do throw the caution, indeed.
Keep coming.
No caution.
No caution. Keep going. They're not going to throw it.
No caution. 1 lap to go. This car going, so we're under green. We have another almost a lap of racing.
Yeah, I just said to myself, if they can make it around without wrecking, I'll never believe that.
Now, Dale Jr. becomes the Department of Defense.
But you watch him, Darrell. I bet he'll hug that yellow line. You don't want to open up the bottom.
NASCAR has called Junior's pass a clean pass. This is for the win.
Can he do it, guys? It'd be 4 in a row. He has about a fourth of a lap to go. Remember, the start-finish line is way down headed into turn 1. It's not in the center of the tri-oval.
You can't do it, Larry. You can't make it. You can't get, you're not going to pull out and pass him with a single file.
Videotape showed in their eye that Dale Earnhardt Jr. was in the act of passing when he was forced below the yellow line. So the pass holds. Earnhardt's first to the checkered flag, and he goes to victory lane.
And what a day getting there. I mean, he was involved. They had to change engines.
Good God.
He is one happy guy. Had to change engines, went to the rear of the field, involved in the big crash, lost the pack, almost was a half a lap down, and here he is, victory lane.
Now, let's show you what NASCAR saw as they made their decision that Earnhardt Jr.'s pass was legal.
He was pretty much all the way to Matt Kenseth door to door when he was forced down below the yellow line.
Gordon inches ahead.
Right there is where Junior is so strong. Sailing off into the
trouble.
turn.
One car around, and it's Brian Vickers.
All right, the caution is out, and we are past the red flag lap. We are past the red flag lap. But remember, the field was frozen when the caution flag came out.
And who at that moment was the leader? We'll have to go back and see.
It would be obviously either Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8 or Jeff Gordon in the 24. Even though NASCAR was sorted out, as you see these two guys behind the pace car, both of them want up there. They want behind. They want to be the first car behind that pace truck.
We are at a point where the red flag would no longer be displayed to stop this race, sort things out. They do announce in the driver's meeting the last lap on which that could happen, and we have passed that point. So either we gather the field up for a restart, or they take a look at how they were running at the moment of caution to decide the finish.
And when you are challenging the call, you pull up beside the guy. So how many challenges do we have here?
Jeff Gordon will be the leader.
And I think they just told the crowd that too.
Scoreboard is not yet changed to reflect that, but that is what we're being told as of the moment of caution. The question will be, can we get restarted?
I think we're going to have a green, white, and checker. That's the way it's looking to me.
Well, to do that, Darrell, they'd have to give one to go when they come past the start line, and we're not seeing that indication. Here's Jeff Gordon leading, Harvick and Junior.
Yeah.
The car is sideways. And in NASCAR's determination at the moment of caution, that's when they decide who is the race leader. Not at the instant the car spins, but when the caution is issued by the NASCAR officials next door.
So we pretty much know if we're going to get back racing, we have to get one to go this next time.
Oh, boy, that could be disastrous.
And for that to happen, NASCAR needs to make sure that the track is clear and that the field is aligned.
I don't know.
27 lead lap cars.
Looks like the flagman is pretty well committed to the yellow flag. I don't see him going for the green.
So we'll be on 2 to go this time.
And if they don't give a 1 to go, that would be it.
Yeah, next time by, we're coming to the white. They'd have to give them 1 to go right now.
No such signal. So again, let's show you what happens. Here are the leaders. There is the spin.
And you saw he was about a half a car length ahead of Dale Earnhardt Jr. when Brian Vickers was completely sideways. Yellow light's already blinking.
That's the kind of finishes we have here. We normally just have them down here at the start-finish line. That was about a half a car length. And look at that car. sides all beat in on it. Tires got the Goodyear rubbed off of them. But that baby's going to victory circle.
NASCAR instituted these rules more than half a season ago to freeze the field at the moment of caution to prevent racing back to the caution flag. There had been a gentleman's agreement in place not to race back unless you were challenging the leader. But as time went on and the pressure to win became great, NASCAR found that the gentleman's agreement had pretty much dissolved, and they needed to take action to ensure the safety of all the drivers on the racetrack, especially one that might have spun and found himself sitting facing the field as they came racing back to the caution flag. So that's why the change was made, in the interest of safety. And on balance, having had half a season to look at it, it was a good move.
Yeah, and it's a rarity. It has been in the past for us to end these races like this. It happens occasionally, and it's unfortunate that, you know, we have to end the thing under caution, but it's for everybody's best interest.
The last restart I remember here at Talladega that they gave with 1 lap to go ended up with Rusty Wallace upside down while battling Dale Earnhardt for the lead on a 1-lap shootout. Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, Robbie Gordon, 5 Chevrolets lead the Fords of Mark Martin and Jeff Burton, the Dodges of Casey Mears and Jamie McMurray, and Bobby Labonte's Chevrolet. They will be the top 10 if they're able to complete this final lap at what looks like an agonizingly slow 70 miles per hour. White flag.
I'm sure NASCAR will have a lot of sorting out to do because we have 27 cars on the lead lap figuring out who finished where. But we had a lot of Fords that were strong today. Mark Martin, Jeff Burton, a lot of Dodges, Casey Mears, Jamie McMurray. But right now, as scored sits, Chevrolets are the top 5 positions.
Still, you got to give a call to Mark Martin and Burton. Jeff Burton particularly. I mean, that team has struggled. And to get a top 10 today, a 7th place finish. Michael fell all the way back to 12th. Brendan Gaughan. We didn't talk much about him today. He's up to 13th there at the finish.
And Bobby Labonte, who we documented during the day, rode at the back. Right now, he's being scored in 10th position in that 18 car.
Pole sitter Ricky Rudd will end up 16th or 17th here. Raw rookie Eric McClure in his first Cup start will finish on the lead lap, and it will be Chevrolet's 11th straight Talladega victory.
Spencer, who they got the 21st spot there in the 4 car, so pretty good day for Morgan McClure. Kyle Petty up there in 24th. Schrader led the race there a little while. 23rd.
I'd say that's one happy group right there.
Good job, guys.
It's one of the fabricators who obviously plays a big role in a restrictor plate race car, the body, the aero side of it. And of course, the person these cautions hurt the most was Tony Stewart in that 20 car who won the green flag lap.
Exactly been perfect lately, so let's wait till I get that start-finish line. 4.
Now, Tony Stewart will be 22nd. Just could not gain any ground after having to make that
Free all over the place out there, just watch it.
that final stop. And that's what NASCAR was concerned about. A lot of debris on the racetrack.
God. Probably all Budweiser cans.
However, that debris has come from that section of the grandstand. That's a sad commentary. The fans, of course, they want to see a green flag finish. Safety of the drivers, though, is paramount. And Jeff Gordon will win the Aaron's 499 over Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick.
Inside the 38.
Stewart took the air off Sadler's spoiler. McMurray working him down, but Stewart's got room. They touch.
He's there.
He one to go.
Working
Now-
just right.
Now, boys, let me tell you, that 15 and that 20, it could be trouble for Jeff Gordon.
McMurray and Mayfield traded a little paint, and Jeremy is up to 4th. Kurt Busch, the defending series champ, battles for 5th. 4 cars with a little breakaway.
Jeff Gordon protecting that bottom of the racetrack. You can see Michael Waltrip all over the back bumper of Tony Stewart.
They just can't get to him. They're there, but they can't get enough run on him to get by him. It's a long way down here to the start-finish line, but I just don't think they got the steam. Jeff, his car is just too fast.
A lot of races have been decided between right here and the finish line down past the pit exit. But Jeff Gordon is going to hold him off and win the Aaron's 499. Tony Stewart, a hard-fought second. Michael Waltrip third. Jeremy Mayfield to fourth. And Jamie McMurray top 5.
Oh, Ken Schrader finished 8th, but Jeff Gordon led 138 laps.
Give me a race.
Stewart has been to the front, to the back, to the front, and
Vickers blocking his teammate. White flag this time. 1 to go. He's got to block 2 teammates to win it, though. Gordon and Johnson. He slides way up high and takes the white flag. Johnson stayed in bounds in the 48 car. He's got the push from Tony Stewart in the 20 to keep Vickers to the high side. Vickers couldn't block them both. Here comes Kenseth around the top, but no help for Matt.
Tony's pushing up.
20 car behind you.
Going to get tight here, guys. Going to get tight.
Gordon's at the bottom in the 24. Not a lot of help down there.
Barrett in the 25, single file.
It's just tire smoke. They're beating and banging over there.
They're rubbing everything they got. Bottoms, tops, sides.
Checkered flag, so you better get the gas on.
All Jimmy Johnson at 48 can do is protect the bottom. That's all he can hope for.
Just remember, it's a long way down here to the finish line.
Oh, yeah.
Here it comes.
Lock and Stewart, here they come. Jimmy Johnson, Daytona 500 winner, holds off Tony Stewart and wins the Aaron 499. What a run. Wow. Stewart second. Vickers third.
Oh, yeah.
I say, oh, yeah.
Jeff Burton fourth. Jamie McMurray fifth. Matt Kenseth, Kurt Busch, Carl Edwards, Scott Riggs.
I feel for BV. That man drove one hell of a race, guys. BV, awesome job. And you get
Frog on the June boat.
Green flag. Johnson to the inside.
And there goes Kurt Busch in the 2 car with him, pushing him. They're going to trap McMurray in the 26 on the high side.
Boy, I'll say, look at them fan out. High, low, high, low. Somebody help me. Oh.
There goes Stewart, the 20 to the high side with no help. They're 3 wide off turn 2.
Trouble. It's over.
There's the caution. There is the caution right there. Only 1 attempt at this green-white check.
And Stewart has crashed. While everyone lifted for the caution flag.
Top side, Jeff Gordon, Michael Waltrip, Jimmy Johnson, they're fighting back. Gordon lost a bit of momentum and lost his help. Here they come to the line, white flag. 1 lap to go. Kyle and trouble, a spin in the trial of Michael McDowell. Has spun. The white flag is out. No caution, no caution.
If he can get out of the racetrack, we shouldn't have a caution.
Kyle Busch still leading.
Oh,
trouble, a big one.
Much worse.
Turn 2.
48.
keep rolling.
We still are not cautioned. Caution is out.
They got cars out. We got to stop.
That's ours.
That's it. You can't. The race is over.
Because we took the white flag.
We're in the white flag lap. The race is over. What a wreck.
Kevin Harvick in the 29 car.
Well, I don't really believe in betting a whole lot, but I would have bet you we'd end like this.
That's Regan Smith. And Kyle Busch.
Oh, man, I don't believe it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, M&M. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff, you are my man.
Checkered flag. Kyle Busch. Rowdy Busch wins at Talladega. Steve Burns.
And Mike Joe Gibbs congratulating his race team. Great comeback win. Joe, you guys got a lap down. Describe what this feels like.
I tell you, this is a great feeling. I'm so happy for M&M and Mars, Kyle. Then he got back up there. I felt bad for Tony today, Home Depot. Got a tire down, got ourselves back there, so like you're doing a wreck. It was a great day for our race team. FedEx, the 11 car. But it was great for Kyle. He's been red hot, super competitive. Today he had to come all the way from the back, and Lord bless us with a great day. We got a bunch of great guys and got a great sponsors. We're really proud of them.
Congratulations, Joe.
And a great Toyota.
Back Mike Joy.
Thanks, Steve. Michael McDowell spun in the tri-oval. That, however, did not bring out a caution. He was pretty much trailing the field. A little contact with his teammate David Rudiman and Greg Biffle, and around goes McDowell.
Yeah, that wasn't a problem because he was able to get out of the way, or at least we were thinking he was going to. But this down here is where the problem comes. Oh, looked like it.
McMurray moved up, but did he have help?
I think Junior may have. I don't know if Junior got in the back of McMurray and shot him up the hill or not. And then 40 car.
And then everybody.
And poor Streamy had a great run all day. Well, all these guys did really, but.
Nemechek, the pole sitter.
Jimmy Johnson was involved, the 48 car.
Harvick, Casey Kane, Elliott Sadler. A wild finish to another race at Talladega. And the wild thing, Kyle Busch came from a lap down. They get to the front, or are they going to stall out before they get to Junior?
They got that run, baby.
And what's interesting, that's a Hendrick car running second. That's a Hendrick-related car leading the race. And that's a Hendrick-related car pushing Carl Edwards. White flag this time.
Yeah, Carl Edwards from the back all day to the lead with 1 to go.
3 Chevys and 1 Ford. And it doesn't matter now. Your friends are where you find them. And from hanging out back, Carl Edwards.
I'll tell you, I don't know if they can catch them. What we've seen today, 2 cars get that big a lit run on them. I don't know that the 39 and the 88 can catch them.
They're in the draft of Edwards and Keselowski.
He's all over you here, just you and him.
Carl Edwards restarted 8th.
If that 09 can stay hooked to the back of that 99, it's going to be hard to get them. It's going to be close right here at the line.
Can Keselowski try to win it?
I don't know. I don't think he can step out until he waits till the last second and picks up.
He goes to the outside. Is Edwards going to no. He turns him.
No, no.
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No.
Edwards will not make it to the flag.
Oh, Brad Keselowski won this race.
Unbelievable.
Carl Edwards' car destroyed. And Junior's protege, Keselowski, the winner, and Carl Edwards is moving around and ready to climb out.
Larry, look at that. The carburetor's gone off.
It's completely gone.
Carl did what he wanted to do. He stayed at the back all day long. He played it smart. Had this race possibly won. Not now. Not sure where Carl's going. Maybe he thinks if he runs across the start-finish line, it'll count.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
He's like you know how he is. He's an athlete, a marathon runner. I want to finish the race.
And he did, to a standing ovation from the crowd. Shades of Ricky Bobby.
Don't you know, Larry, that James Finch is fit to be tied right now?
Finch owns this car. He bought it from Rick Hendrick and leased the engine, a whole Hendrick package.
Let's take a look, Mike. Carl Edwards, he opened it up just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this is a hard lick right into the fence. I mean, that car, that looked like Bobby Allison did here in 1987.
The catch fence did its job, and the car did its job.
Thank goodness we have the new, much stronger, safer catch fences.
And Newman took a hard hit from Edwards as well. Look at just a car with the room left on the bottom.
What happened here is the 09 looked to the outside. Carl went up a little bit to block him, and 09 went right back to the bottom and clipped him.
You know, the move looked a lot like the one that Brian Vickers put on Jimmy Johnson when Vickers won.
Wow.
But what a hit.
Wow. That is 1987 all over again. Oh, my gosh. And did you see that? I believe it was Biffle that almost T-boned the 99. But watch. The 09's going to look to the outside where he already has. Carl went up to block him a little bit. Now he's going to come down to try to block him again. And you get one shot at it, but you don't get two. Watch this.
What a lick.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
You know, and looking very carefully at the catch fencing that held, and I did not see any debris go into the grandstand. And that certainly is
Unbelievable.
It's very gratifying to see. Well,
I knew it was going to be wild. I didn't know it was going to be this wild.
Run here, the 3 back from him.
this is from Carl's onboard
Looking
camera.
inside, 09.
But Darrell, I want to ask you.
And from Dale Jr.
But Darrell, I want to ask you on air, because I did not see Brad Keselowski do anything wrong there.
No, it was a blocking move on Carl. The 09 looked to the outside. Carl went up to block that move, and when Carl came down, the 09 was there. Even when you get there, where are you going to go?
Look at the run. Truex is getting in the 56 with the push from Kyle Busch in the 18. White flag this time.
Can Montoya and Hamlin do the 2x2 tango, or will Harvick shove McMurray to victory lane? White flag in the wind. 1 lap to go.
ECR engines at the front of the field working together and looking good.
The big question, both those guys, they have to be on fumes as far as fuel, the 1 and the 29.
I don't like that. There's a little bit nervous getting a big lead out here. You got to be careful. But with these guys 2x2 behind them, it might work.
Staying to the inside, the 2 leaders have no drafting help, but they are scooting away from the pack. 3 corners to go.
Now Harvick, he'll keep pushing him, and he'll get over here to the tri-oval, try to make the slingshot on him.
As soon as he knows that he doesn't have to worry about that 3rd place car of Montoya, he probably will try to make a move, although I don't know if it'll do him any good or not.
Last chance through the trial.
Here he comes.
Here they come.
Harvick! It's Harvick!
He got him.
He timed it perfect.
He got him.
Mr. Where did he come from? Wins Talladega.
He got him.
He timed it picture perfect.
Oh, boy.
And McMurray opened that bottom just enough.
I think McMurray thought, I've got it made, because Harvick's not going to do anything. He can't afford to. Holy cow, look at Delana. She can't believe it.
Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. I mean, that played out to the T. To the pass on the last lap.
Yeah, baby.
You said you wanted to be.
You see what happened? He got him wiggling a little bit, Larry.
Through the trial.
Got him a little bit loose, and that's what won the race for him. When he went across the back of his bumper, got him a little loose, opened the door.
I don't know who it was, Darrell, but on Friday I saw him do that to someone in practice. Wiggle him up a little, move underneath, and make the pass. Harvick on Friday was practicing his race-winning move.
You see right there.
And it pays off right here.
Yeah, you see right there, Mike, he had the 1 car of McMurray sideways.
And how fitting, Shell Pennzoil was on that car when he won the Daytona 500 a little over 3 years ago. The announcement made this week that they will be leaving that team at the end of 2010.
Kevin Harvick, his wife Delana, in disbelief. Protect the bottom because Edwards comes storming back on the inside.
Well, what else it does is opens the door for these 2 cats right here who have timed it out pretty darn good, coming to the white flag.
And there comes their teammates as well, Johnson and Earnhardt Jr. White flag this time.
Those have been the 2 best cars right there most of this race. They're just now showing it.
The bell lap, and the man who started up front leads it, Jeff Gordon.
But here comes the next 2 pair. These 2 cats right here, they may have timed it out too. Let's see what happens down the back.
Now they will get a draft off Mark Martin. And here's the slingshot to the outside.
Stay together. That's what they're saying. Stay together. Push, push, push. It's going to get tight down here in turn 3.
Don't forget Jimmy Johnson and Dale Jr., 5th and 6th. They are there. Which group will they go with? And will it help the Childress cars, or will it help Jeff Gordon to victory lane?
All bets are off. They get to the middle of the tri-oval.
Watch out, down low.
Way down comes Johnson.
Good run.
He's got room. They're 3 wide. 3 by 3 to the line.
Johnson.
Maybe Jimmy Johnson.
I believe he got him by an inch.
2 1/1000ths of a second he beat Boyer.
Okay, a 1/16 of an inch.
Have you ever?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
No, we have
I have never seen anything like that. Woohoo! What a finish. Watch this.
As they are right now, Jimmy Johnson with the victory.
Jeff Gordon watching Boyer, seeing if he can beat Boyer.
Second for the
left just enough room on the inside for Johnson and Earnhardt. Right there in the tri-oval, it's Bowyer's race.
Yeah, it looks like Bowyer's pulling ahead, but then all of a sudden they hit that wall of air. Here comes the 48.
But Darrell, the start-finish line here is 1,000 feet further. And look how close it is, 4 wide at the wire.
That is just a beautiful thing right there. 2, 4, 6, 8 cars.
So close, we can hardly capture it with our stop-motion camera. Back together. Here comes Earnhardt with the 34 on the bottom.
There's the guys you got to watch on the outside, Larry. Here they come.
Look
the 2
at
and
the
the 18.
Keselowski in the 2. Look at the run. He's getting there with that push from Kyle Busch.
Did Matt Kenseth get too far out in front, or is he setting up for this? The last lap as they come to the line, 1 to go.
Well, you don't want to lead on the last lap, but I'm not sure that that's going to work out the way Matt thought it was when this is the white flag lap.
Junior up the outside, somebody steaming. In that pair, it's Kyle Busch, Casey Kane.
And the problem with Matt, he's got no help. He's all by himself.
But think about Kyle Busch. He lost the race yesterday by leading coming back to the checkered flag.
And also think about the move in the tri-oval here. Think about your...
It's a 2-horse race. Clint Bowyer's gone Stanley Steamer. Up in turn number 3.
Hey, boys.
A car length apart, Kyle Busch from Keselowski.
It ain't over yet. Remember that start-finish line.
I don't think he's close enough, Darrell. I don't think he's close enough.
Brad Keselowski pulling away. It's all happening behind him, and Keselowski for the second time will go to victory lane in Talladega. Flag, 1 lap to go.
And it's a race from here on, no matter what happens.
Johnson looked high. Kenseth to draft with Edwards. Johnson to the bottom. Almirola to the top.
Man, Matt got shuffled out again.
Jimmy Johnson with Carl Edwards. But Kenseth up the middle, coming back. Help from David Reagan. Up to the bumper of Carl Edwards. Reagan in the middle. His teammate Gilliland is the pusher. They're right on the bumper of Edwards. Is there anywhere to go? Reagan to the bottom. Gilliland with him. David Reagan, July winner at Daytona a couple of years ago. Gilliland with him. Edwards up top. Michael Waltrip to help. And here they come off turn 4.
Push, boys, push. Push hard.
Edwards high. Reagan comes up. Carl on the spot.
Gilliland's got it. He's got it.
Front row racing is on to victory lane at Talladega. Reagan first. Gilliland second. How about that?
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah.
What an unbelievable run there.
Not a first-time winner, but a first-time Talladega winner. Look at those teammates.
No, but this team.
Bob Jenkins, the car owner, is...
They need to watch this race today. Goodness gracious. I can't believe we...
That's a great run.
Second-generation racer from Georgia. His dad, Ken Reagan, a longtime independent driver on the Sprint Cup circuit.
And one of the nicest young men you'll ever meet in your life.
If the leader gets the white flag, the next flag ends the race. Josh Wise takes them 4 wide to the outside. Here they come.
Whoa, whoa, trouble, trouble.
Justin Allgaier. And there is debris on the racetrack, plastic from Allgaier's car.
No caution, white flag in the air, they're racing back.
Darrell, there's a half of a bumper laying right in the middle of the front straightaway right before the start-finish line.
Don't see a caution flag yet. I don't see anything happening. It's all green.
It's just a piece of plastic.
Here we go.
Caution wave.
Caution's out. Caution's out. Stay in front here. Stay in front. Caution is out. There's debris here on the front.
At the moment of caution, where every driver was at, that's pretty much where they finished.
Now Denny Hamlin has to come around to the flag, and it will be the checker, because once the leader takes the white flag, the next flag freezes the field. The race is over, and Denny Hamlin goes to victory lane at Talladega, his first restrictor plate win.
Everybody, pit crew, you want to put us in a position there today.
Denny Hamlin gets his 24th win in this, his 300th career Sprint Cup start. Denny Hamlin made the move. Ryan Blaney in the 21 pays the price, and now they're all double wide behind the front 4.
Well, here they come down the stretch. 1 to go.
White flag. Martin Truex on the outside. Menard's coming with him.
They'll never make it back.
And Denny Hamlin goes up there. We got one all the way on the apron spinning.
Carl Edwards.
Big wreck.
Nope.
No caution.
And now there's the wreck. Three cars hard in the wall.
Big wreck in rear. Keep coming.
Casey Mears, Ricky Stenhouse, Jeff Gordon around. Here come the leaders.
We're still green. No caution. Still green. Come on, boys. Bring it to the house.
Menard to the bottom with Blaney. Junior trying to hold everybody off.
Come on, Blaney. You got one more shot. You can do it.
Earnhardt, Johnson, Menard, Blaney. Double wide behind them. 4 cars to settle it. Earnhardt trying to cover all spots. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Checkered flag at Talladega. Johnson second. Menard third. Blaney, Truex the top 5. And one car in the wall coming to the line way up in the dust. That was Stenhouse, who's wiped the whole right side off his car on the final lap.
Oh, Junebug, nice job, brother.
I'd say Junior Nation's going to party like it's 1999.
Woohoo! And look at him doing an Alan Kulwicki self-styled Polish victory lap with the window net down, the helmet off, waving to the fans after a great win today.
Yeah, this is exactly what he was talking about yesterday, Mike. I'm content. I'm content with who I am.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. captures the flag and sets off for victory lane. Big, well-deserved grin.
And you wait till he gets to victory circle. You want to see a celebration. He loves going to victory circle and celebrating with his team. He'll hug every one of them, I guarantee you.
Warmed up here as we were coming to the white flag to get a run. I'm going to imagine the 18's going to back up.
Don't forget that 35 car. David Gillen running
third. The 3 car.
The white flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Holy smoly.
Payne to the bottom, trying to get something going. No help.
Kurt Busch just had a big moment, lost a lot of momentum.
He's going up high.
Chase Elliott to the middle.
He's going to get a run here. Here comes a 3 car going to try to give the 18
Chase Elliott breaks out of the pack up to 4th place.
Yeah, but he didn't get clear. He needed to get up in front of that 1 car. I just don't think anybody's going to be able to get enough momentum to get a big enough push to get by this 2. This is the best thing going to happen to him, is them getting side by side behind him.
Just remember where the start-finish line is.
That's right. It's not in the middle of the tri-oval. Keselowski.
Big run coming from the 18. Oh, the 3 stepped out.
Dillon. Kyle Busch and Dillon side trouble. Car hard in the wall. 2 of them. Keselowski to the line. Caution had waved, with Keselowski the leader, and crashing are Harvick, Allmendinger, Stenhouse, Truex, Labonte, and everybody else.
Good job today, Brad. That was you, man. Managing that.
I don't know how to explain this. I've never seen anything like this ever.
Bumper cars.
I've never seen
200 miles per hour.
I don't know how to explain it.
Similar to yesterday, caution flies in the last 1,000 feet of the race. The field is frozen at the moment of caution, but Brad Keselowski clearly was out ahead of the pack.
Yeah,
and will be the winner.
Any way you cut it, the 2 was the leader.
Upper left is the caution light. This is synced up with the video to establish the moment of caution into the tri-oval. Contact between Truex and Allmendinger, and then Cole Witt turns Kevin Harvick up and into the wall, and Stenhouse and Allmendinger. Witt slides along and crashes with Truex. Caution is out. Race is effectively over. Exit of pit road. 400 feet maybe from the start-finish line, and there's your finish. Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon 3rd, Chase Elliott 4th, Jamie McMurray 5th.
Stenhouse did a great job to block that run that was coming.
Boy,
he's going to get to the inside right here. Great move by Ricky Stenhouse. Will he clear up?
I
think he will.
Come on, get up.
Not yet.
We're past the overtime line. We have a race.
Oh, we have a drag race.
Ends it.
I tell you, I thought Stenhouse could have made a move up right there, but you can see he's pretty well. He's got some speed for he and the 18 are pretty equal.
Fastest car here carries Busch up the race. White flag trying to end a 101 race winless streak for car owner Jack Roush is Ricky Stenhouse. Look at this, 4 wide.
Oh,
everybody wants to get to the front.
I just don't see how that's going to work out. Side drafter for McMurray on Casey Kane. He's going to get to the rear bumper or go in the middle between Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch.
Now what's Stenhouse do? Can he block? Can he block all of them coming at once?
5 wide.
Work it, dude, work it.
Last lap. Bang, that helped. Busch into McMurray.
Halfway to the bottom,
Stenhouse gets away a little bit. 3 wide. Here they come off turn 4. This is the finish these fans came and stayed for. Ricky Stenhouse, the pride of Olive Branch, Mississippi. Top to bottom. Kyle Busch to the outside, gets blocked by Stenhouse. Here they come. Stenhouse wins it.
Woohoo! What a run.
That's making a fifth third better, boys.
Shake and bake, baby, shake and bake.
Harvick trying to block both lanes at once.
I'll tell you one thing, that 41 car, I wouldn't put anything past him.
Stewart-Haas Racing has never won at Talladega or at Kentucky. They've won everywhere else.
Somebody's got to break free of the 9 and the 38. That lane has to break free, or maybe the 17 can give a run.
White flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. And here comes Stenhouse on the outside with Almirola.
He's looking, and Almirola's a lot of help. I just don't think they can get to the front, though.
Yeah. Stenhouse, Elliott, Almirola, Newman on the outside.
Mike, I just think that's going to stack everybody up side by side by side. That's what Logano wants to see.
If the 41 can get stacked back up to the front bumper, the 17, he might be able to get a run on the 22.
And here comes Reagan on the inside. I'll get you to the top 5. Follow me.
Kurt's going to have to get back there. I just don't think he's going to be able to do it if he's that close to the 22. Here comes a little bit of a push from the 17. Is it going to be enough?
The race is on, though. The start line way down here.
Everybody on their feet. Logano's going to go top to bottom to keep Kurt Busch at bay. And Joey Logano wins Talladega. Kurt Busch, Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick, Ricky Stenhouse, the top 5.
What a day for that 22 car. Second and 2 stages of won the race.
Good job, Joey. We got us a win at Talladega.
I just don't see it happening. That 9 car is in the driver's seat.
Oh, Stenhouse.
Stenhouse pounds the wall, but they took the white flag, sponsored by Credit One Bank, under green. Stenhouse.
No caution, is it?
Trying to get away. Yet. Here they come. Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Ryan Preece. Logano on the outside, and Byron's around. He crashes. Caution is out.
Heavy impact to the inside wall by the 42 of Larson.
Man. Kyle Larson, Jeffrey Earnhardt with heavy damage, and William Byron. Man. On the last lap.
Well, that was really scary looking. That 42's floating through the air as he made it impact to that inside wall.
Well, these 3 Chevy drivers did as ordered, worked together, and with the checkered flag, Chase Elliott has brought the Elliott name back to victory lane at Talladega.
Great job.
Chevy, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Great effort, guys. Thank you so much. Great execution. That's what we needed. Needed this one bad.
Kyle Larson is out, and
that's good to see.
His difficult season continues. And the first Chevrolet to go to victory lane this year. What a hard tumble for Kyle Larson.
Oh, man. And that was after a really hard hit with that front nose to the inside wall.
It just won't stop.
David Reagan, who had a great race going, climbing into the support vehicle after getting out. And there is William Byron with heavy damage on his Camaro. So at the moment of caution, Chase Elliott by a car length over teammate Alex Bowman and rookie Ryan Preece and rookie Daniel Hemrick. Chevrolet front four with Joey Logano 5th for Ford and Kyle Busch 9th for Toyota.
Going down there a little bit further in the 62 car, Brendan Gaughan finished 10th.
Great run for the part-time driver, part-time Cup driver.
LaJoy, 11th.
Corey LaJoy.
So this is coming off of turn 2 onto the back straightaway. Oh yeah, you can just see, it looks like the 38 goes up the racetrack, makes contact with the 24 Byron. And that sends Jeffrey Earnhardt and Kyle Larson. Look at the air get under the right rear of the 42.
Wow.
Heavy contact with that right front. Sorry, left front.
That safer barrier was there. Thank goodness for that. But watch this thing. Once it starts flipping, it's like a feather. It just won't stop.
Yeah, it looks like the 38 of Reagan just, I don't know if he gets loose or something. You know, obviously the car wasn't in the racetrack right there, sending him up the racetrack. Pretty lucky right there. William Byron didn't go upside down, as you saw the car get up off the ground and then settle back down, but that was not the case for the 42 of Larson.
That's a ride, buddy.
Yeah, this is after they took the white flag right here. And you just saw David Reagan just, you know, he came up the racetrack, lost some control of the car, maybe with the front, got into the side of the 24 of Byron. Started all this mess and sent the 42 of Larson into that inside wall and flipping. 1 to go.
White flag.
There it is.
Stenhouse leading the second lane, going nowhere. It is Harvick and Chris Buescher.
Watch this run that Ty Dillon might be able to give to Ryan Blaney to give him a big run.
Nope, Ty goes underneath. Blaney pokes out. Stenhouse is with him. Harvick got away from Buescher. But up front, they're racing for the win.
Blaney's
the crash
ahead.
is in the back, and Blaney is the leader. Stenhouse comes back to him on the bottom. Off turn 4, 3 wide.
Not over yet. Here comes Eric Jones.
Nemechek trying to push Jones. Eric Jones with help. Here comes Almirola. Crash into the wall. I think it's Stenhouse. It might be Blaney.
Oh my goodness. They were what, 3-4 wide?
Awesome job,
slamming and banging. Almirola spun out, but he's in 3rd position at the line.
Great job there, Josh. Way to stay calm, collected.
Scoring unofficial and under review. And Ryan Blaney wins Talladega. What a wild finish.
Now Ryan Blaney was able to side draft, get that run, get to the inside of the 4. Here comes a huge run. John Hunter Nemechek to the rear bumper of Eric Jones, just shoving him to Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney goes from the top all the way to the bottom to try to block that run. More contact. Man, Stenhouse was so close to pulling ahead of Blaney.
Wow.
And look at the 10 car
and Almirola
as he backs
third
over
at the line. How about that?
Don't want to get too far front, but you hope those guys stay side by side behind you as you take the white flag.
That's what he wants to see right now. 4 wide through the tri-oval mid-pack. White flag in the air. Next flag in the race.
Oh no, Matt
He
D
gave
went
up on
high.
his plan. Now you got Brad Keselowski's got the heck of a push on the back of him.
The man with the plan, Brad Keselowski, has Michael McDowell in tow, and then Kevin Harvick.
Here comes a big run from the 8. Tyler Reddick's. Oh, but he's not going to push the 12. There, that's going to do it for Brad Keselowski on that inside lane. I'm not saying he's got the win. Now the 34 and the 4 got to get lined up. Look at Eric Jones.
Mile and a half to go.
Talked about right there.
That Jones boy up into 4th.
Kevin Harvick with a run.
Chris Buescher back there. He's wrecking. He's in the wall.
Big run.
17 in the wall,
McDowell.
but here they come.
What's McDowell going to do?
Down to the finish. One car turned in the fence. Keselowski, the leader. To the outside comes McDowell, and Brad Keselowski wins Talladega as one car goes sliding, spinning, and slamming into the inside wall.
Man, that was wild. Looks like a left rear tire went down on Eric Jones. Big impact with the left front of Chastain into that safer barrier, past the start-finish line.
Everybody, especially you, Coleman, did a hell of a job right here. Yes, you did, brother. That was awesome. Great job, man.
35th career win for Keselowski. He won at Richmond last fall. First one of the season, another different winner.
Yeah, I had a chance to go and do an interview with him this week leading into this race and just pick his brain a little bit on his process, his thoughts of this. It's unbelievable how it just played out almost exactly the way that man said.
All right, we got a lot to unpack here. Turn 3.
Well, I mean, they're wrecking behind. You get see Chris Buescher gets in the wall, but a big run was coming from a push from William Byron to the 34 McDowell as they're still spinning and wrecking into the wall. Eric Jones. But the race was not over. The caution was not out. I think, you know, this is going to be one that Matty D is going to want to have over because he moved up to block that outside lane, come to take the white flag, and the run was coming on the inside from Keselowski.
But the run that McDowell had right there with the help of William Byron, I think was going to be the right recipe, but he moved up so hard because he was catching Keselowski that he... I agree, but anybody breaks that plane, anybody moves too wide, it can give everybody behind them an opportunity to get on.
White flag, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
You see the flaps moving on the one. He's pushing hard.
Justin Haley gets out of line here. Austin
Big
Dillon
time
goes by.
push. Is it too early to go off of 2, Dale?
Quarterback.
Too soon. Remember where
And
the
they're
start-finish line is. Way down.
That's right.
Turn 1 and 2.
Byron spit out to the outside.
29 times this race has been decided by a last lap pass.
Oh, Kurt to the outside. That's going to slow down this one.
Now watch the momentum with the 1 car.
Too far out. 3 back.
Kyle Busch.
He's out of long ways. Here comes a run with the 5.
Kyle Larson, big push. Does it go to the outside?
He's going to have to. Here he goes.
And he's in the wall.
Opens the door up for the 1 of Ross Chastain.
And on the outside, Kyle Larson added. Oh my gosh!
How about you?
Ross Chastain. Ross is the boss of Talladega.
Ross just kept it straight. Everyone else went everywhere.
Well, he was able to. The 5 move, making that move to the outside, getting the big block by Eric Jones. Got him jumbled up on the outside.
From underneath Almirola's car, though, as he drifts back.
I think that's damage from Chastain. Moved to the middle, got into the side of him a little bit.
Keselowski gave Bubba a bump to the lead. White flag. Next flag ends the race.
Down, big push.
Blaney
turns
Bubba,
him.
Around goes Bubba.
Oh, into Keselowski. Around. Oh, another hard shot. Allmendinger.
Caution waves with Kyle Busch in front. Look at the carnage. This is the big one. And it ends the Geico 500.
Well, he stayed out. We talked about it. Bad communication. May have won that race. Kyle Busch is your winner, but he's going to have to make it around here to the start-finish line.
Save. You got to make it all the way back around.
That's right.
He can coast from here. He's good.
He's got it. Kyle Busch is your winner. How about it?
Left. Up here. Nice work.
Unbelievable.
62nd career win for Kyle Busch. Second win here. Second win of the season. Ryan Blaney comes home second.